Hello everyone and welcome to today's video. Today NZXT releases their new motherboard based on the Intel Core 11 generation processors, the socket 1200. We are going to talk today about the NZXT N7 Z590 motherboard. And apart from the Z490, today we have the white version with the white layout, and it really is going to look incredibly sick with the H710 white version as well. So today we're going to plug it in, test it out and everything, but just to point it out right from the start, this motherboard and any other basically NZXT motherboard is perfect for your NZXT ecosystem with the NZXT cams. So you could check the details from your NZXT power supply, NZXT Kraken, NZXT RGB2 fans, and basically everything else that consists of NZXT. Well, basically what you could control and check out the details through the NZXT cam software and control them, of course. Now, the one thing that separates and the one thing that I honestly like when it comes to the I/O ports is that this one has more than the Z490. So let's check them out. 3 USB 3.2 generation 2 ports, 1 USB 3.2 generation 2x2 type C, 4 USB 3.2 generation 1 ports, 2 USB 2.0, HDMI 1.4B, 2x2 wireless antenna, cleared MOS button, LAN RJ45 port, 1 optical SPDIF out port, and 5.1 channel audio jacks. When we're talking about the internal I/O ports, we have 24-pin standard ATX power connector, 8 plus 4-pin EPS for your CPU, then you have one 4-pin CPU fan and one AIO pump, then 5 4-pin system fan PWM headers, 2 NZXT RGB LED controllers, 5 volts addressable RGB and 12 volts RGB headers, 3 USB 2.0 headers for your controllers, RGB fan controllers, whatever, 2 USB 3.2 generation 1 header, USB 3.2 generation 2 front panel for your case type C header, then you have 4 SATA 6 gigabits per second connectors. You have 2 M.2 sockets, one is Gen 4x4 and one is 3x4. Then also we have the M.2 socket with E-key for wireless cards. Front panel audio connector, power and reset button, and 4-post LED for when powering on your system. The motherboard does a check on your operational boot system, RAMs, CPU and graphic card. So without further ado, let's build the system and check out the motherboard details, BIOS, and all the other necessary information that you guys need to know. Now I didn't show the process of building a computer with the motherboard, since it's really straightforward as any Intel motherboard, but accessing the BIOS, you actually have a quite intuitive one, and it gives you loads of options right in the easy mode, and you can see the difference from the past models that they actually made some improvements and difference. Right on in the easy mode you could access the XMP profile enabled, giving you 2 XMP profiles and all the other information inside the easy mode, including adjusting the fan speed and everything else that is directly connected to the PWM headers. Now there's also advanced mode where you get all the possibilities with overclocking, XMP profiles, of course you can access them again, and everything else, including boot and similar stuff. Now when we go to AIDA64 cache and memory benchmark, we get quite nice speeds when it comes to memory, which is already at 3200 megahertz. So you can check out the read speeds, write speeds, copy and latency. There were actually no problems whatsoever. The RAMs on 3200 megahertz were on CL16. Now also the AIDA GPU benchmark, you can see that the speeds of the memory read, write and copy are basically almost the same as well as the temperature on the processor and how it performs with all the single precision, double precision tests and similar stuff. Now when we go to the stress test in AIDA 64 system stability test with CPU and GPU, you get CPU at 60 Celsius degrees and GPU at 66. With my device that measures the temperatures through laser, you can see that VRMs went up to 37 degrees, and well, you can see the difference when I pointed to the GPU, which goes up to 46. Now next to that we have the NZXT CAM software that helps you check out all the information with CPU, GPU, RAM, network storage and top processes that are running. Then going to the system specs, you can check out everything that you have inside your PC, including the motherboard, the N7 Z590, RAM, storage, audio and network connectivities. Then we go to the games where you could place your profiles, lighting. As you can see, you can adjust everything quite easily when it comes to your Kraken or your motherboard, or even the fans, since they are connected directly to the Kraken. Then overclocking possibilities as well, which automatically asks you that it depends on you and you need to be very careful while overclocking, as well as setting your profiles. Cooling, you can adjust everything here with checking out temperatures and basically giving some sort of profiles that are preset, and you can actually manage some defaults or extra profiles, adjusting each fan and pump and everything. Here you will have a power supply possibility. Of course, NZXT Cam has an overlay for the FPS in-game with temperatures and load firmware, which the N7 Z590 is on version 1.1, and that's basically it. These are all extra details. So all in all, of course, the motherboard performs quite nicely. There wasn't any issues when it comes to connecting everything, including the cables. I actually connected the fan directly to the motherboard just to see how will it perform in terms of will it have any issues when changing the color and similar stuff. The build in the H710 is quite easy, especially when you go and build a full NZXT ecosystem. So with the Z590 and the new generation of Intel Core processors, you can do a quite nice clean build, especially with this kind of looks. So guys, thank you for watching. Today NZXT again released the N7 Z590 motherboard for Intel Core 10th and 11th generation processors. You can check the links below for detailed information and everything that I might have skipped. If you like the build, or if you like the motherboard, or if you like the NZXT ecosystem, click that thumbs up, subscribe, don't forget to click the notification bell to get further notification for future videos, and of course leave a comment with your thoughts about the NZXT ecosystem. Thank you for watching today's video, and I'll see you in another one. Bye bye.